Blackstone presents Crack in the Sky by Terry C. Johnston. This book is read by Alex Boyles. Well, I knocked about among the mountains, hunting beaver streams, alone. No, not alone, for there were dreams and memories that grew, and more I knew whatever I was hunting for, it wasn't beaver. John G. Neihardt, Song of Jed Smith. 1. Just like the bone-numbing scream of the enemy, the wind tormented those branches of the towering spruce overhead. Titus Bass jolted awake, coming up even before his eyes were open. He sat there, sweaty palm clutching his rifle, heart thundering in his ears so loudly that it drowned out near everything but that next faint, thready scream emanating from somewhere above. The frightening cry faded into no more than a gentle sough as the gust of wind wound its way on down the canyon, sailing past their camp, farther still into the river valley fed by the numberless streams and creeks they were trapping that spring. As his breathing slowed, Titus swiped the dew of sweat from his face with a broad hand, remembering where he was, remembering why he was here. Then peered around at the other dark forms sprawled on the ground, all of them radiating from the ember heap of last night's fire like the hardwood spokes on a wagon wheel. Downright eerie, quiet as death itself were those 8 other men, not one of them snoring, sputtering, or talking in his sleep. Almost as if the 8 shapeless cocoons of buffalo robes and thick wool blankets weren't alive at all. Only he, finding himself suddenly alone in this suddenly still wilderness. Alone with this clap of dark gathered here beneath the utter black of sky just beyond the tops of the tall pines. Alone with the remembrance of those cries and screams and death calls from the Blackfoot warriors as the enemy charged forward, scrambling up the boulders toward the handful of American trappers who had taken refuge there in the rocks, preparing to sell their no-account lives just as dearly as any men ever would dare in that high and terrible country where the most hated band of red-skinned thieves and brigands roamed and plundered and murdered. It had been that way for far longer than he had been in the mountains, and sitting right then and there in the dark, Titus Bass had no reason to doubt that the Blackfoot would still be raiding and killing long after his own bones were bleaching beneath the sun that rose every morning to burn away the mists tucked back.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?